Have you ever felt your stomach twist before you could even find the words why? Or felt your chest tighten just because someone walked in the room and they hadn't even said anything? That's your body telling the truth. Sometimes long before your mind can even catch up, because your body knows. This is Annie's story, and I'm telling it for her. Years after Annie had left her abusive husband, 7 years in fact, Annie had built a new life. She was working as an equine surgeon. She had carved out her independence. But what she hadn't completely shaken was her estranged husband's voice in her head. The one that told her she was always wrong. The one that made her doubt every decision that she made. One day, she was called to make the final decision on a rather risky operation. And the decision, it rested squarely on her shoulders and her shoulders alone. To operate or not. She weighed the facts and she knew what she had to do. And she made the call to operate. And at that moment, there was kind of a weird truth that landed in her head. She ran outside and vomited in the bushes. Her body revolted, reacting to all those years of telling her that she wasn't capable, that she wasn't smart enough, she wasn't good enough. It wasn't the surgery that she was frightened of. It was that old voice still haunting her, still living in her head, telling her that she was going to fail. But there is a turning point. When she went back into the operating room, she performed the surgery and it was successful. It was the right call. And in that moment, standing in the quiet afterwards, she realized something. Something had changed. For the first time, she didn't hear his voice. She heard her own voice. That day wasn't just about saving the horse's life. It was about reclaiming her mind, her authority, her voice. This is what I think so many survivors of narcissistic abuse truly understand, that your body carries the trauma long after you leave the situation. The mind tries to reason with it, to push forward and say, I'm free now, it's all over. But somehow the body remembers that fear, the shame, and all that conditioning. Now, for Annie, it took a while, 7 years, for that last reaction to work its way out. But don't let that number discourage you, because healing isn't measured in years or in any kind of neat timeline. It's measured in moments. And one of your moments could be coming right away. The day your body reacts, but your mind refuses to surrender. That day could be tomorrow. It might be next week. The point is, your body may cry out, but eventually your voice becomes louder and louder than the echo of the narcissist's voice in your head. Because here's the truth. Your body is not your enemy. That knot in your stomach, that tightness in your chest, that nausea that maybe you just couldn't explain, it was never weakness. It was wisdom. It was your body signaling the danger to you, even before your mind could name it. And in time, the body that carried that weight will also carry your freedom. So if you've ever wondered why you trembled why you froze, why you felt sick in certain situations that maybe others didn't understand. This one is for you. Your body wasn't betraying you, not at all. It was protecting you. It was sounding the alarm. And now, as you step forward in your healing process, may you learn to listen to your body, not with shame, but with compassion. Because the same body that knew the danger was there will one day know peace. Annie's story, obviously, it's the heart and soul of this podcast. Annie was the young woman who broke free from her narcissistic husband and with no money, no education, pulled herself up and broke free. So her story is the backbone of this podcast, but not because what she did was extraordinary. No, it's because she is, I think, all of us, no matter where we are in our journey or walk of life, women and men alike. Annie is, I think, the part of us who proved the narcissist wrong. She didn't wait until she felt brave. She acted in the face of fear. And the courage that came to her later, in her case much later, that's the courage that I see in you. It's the courage that you carry. It lives on in your survival and your healing and your refusal to be silenced. I'm Kyle Hackley, attorney, author of the book Undercurrent, and your host here. I want you to remember that you are so much stronger than you ever believed. You are a warrior against narcissistic abuse. I want you to be tenacious and never ever give up on what you believe in. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for staying until the end because I know you're here. And until next episode, promise me that you'll take good care of yourself. You're important here. You're important to all of us and to me. Until next time, I wish you well. Bye-bye.